Greetings, y'all. I am a new pipe smoker, and I got some questions. Hmm. And I will thank you ahead of time for helping me, if any of you can, with these questions. And without further ado, anyways, I'm a new pipe smoker, uh, about 3-4 months now, and little journey. Started out. I am a nicotine buzz junkie. I guess you could say. Smoked cigarettes for I don't know, 20, 25 years. Got out of that just because I found I couldn't climb a flight of stairs without huffing and puffing. Got into that vape stuff. Uh, did that for a little while. And caught myself sneaking some of my wife's cigarettes. And finally, I said, I know I can't do this. But if I am going to chase that nicotine buzz, I'm not going to deny it. And I started thinking, when I was younger, little boy, I remember seeing Grandpa sit in his easy chair after dinner, after supper, and pack his pipe. And I watch him and wouldn't pay too much attention, but I knew that's what he was doing. And then all of a sudden, the room would just be filled with this smell of cherries or sweet tobacco. And I have fond memories of that, remembering how good it smelled. And nobody complained about it in the family. Nobody said a word. I would think they all quite enjoyed it. Hmm. So, just becoming a new grandfather myself last year, I thought maybe I can chase this nicotine buzz and look like a grandpa, like I remember my grandfather. And so that's what I did. So I set off down to my local pipe shop, got a basket pipe and a corn cob at the recommendation of the uh, gentleman there at the pipe shop. By the way, here in Dallas, Texas. But got some house blends that smelled good. I thought they smelled good. And my one that I had to get was something that smelled like Grandpa's cherry tobacco. So they had something called Very Cherry. I got it, along with a couple other ones. I think of vanilla something. I can't remember. All aromatics, though. So got them home and started that journey. Only to find out that, yeah. So, first question, tongue bite. Yeah. Not comfortable at all. Can sometimes last days, following with dry mouth. Uh, and I thought to myself, well, cigarettes doesn't do this to you. And why would pipe tobacco do the same thing? I've even smoked some cigars that didn't do this to you. Why does pipe tobacco do that to you? Tongue bite, as all of you know, but maybe there's somebody on here that does not know. Maybe you got lucky, you haven't had it yet. That's like drinking a cup of hot coffee real quick and burning your tongue. That's what it feels like. At least it does to me. And not comfortable at all. But so I did some research, read some articles, watched some videos, a lot of good channels here on YouTube. In the, what do they call it? The YT PC, the YouTube pipe community. So I found some good channels and watched some good videos of a lot of people that had helpful knowledge on what to do, such as slowing down your cadence. Don't puff so hard, slow down, enjoy uh, the tobacco versus, just cigarette and huge puffs and trying to suck it all down. I do inhale. I know a lot of people don't. At the top of the bowl where it's nice and cool, I usually the first somewhere in the first couple puffs, I'll grab me a decent inhale. Um, I don't know if you're supposed to do that or not, y'all, but I do. Either way, but found out, yeah. So aromatics, not so much for me, I suppose. because in watching videos and people recommending English blends, all the different blends. There's just such a bank of knowledge that you have to, or you don't have to, but you can learn about pipe smoking. Got into all the different styles of blends. I was like, good Lord. I mean, for one thing, you never hear. I was thinking, so can you imagine a cigarette smoker sitting on the outside underneath the overhang while it's raining, staring out, and putting his Marlboro to his lips, and then looking over at his buddies going, oh my God, this Marlboro, so complex. The flavors, they're just so rich. And the exhales, no, you don't hear that. You don't hear that at all. But pipe smoking, you do. From all the different blends and the complexities of the blends. I'm still learning all the lingo, y'all. But so I tried some English blends. Notice they're drier than the aromatics. And I did really well with the English blends. So I'm starting to believe that the moist aromatic blends is what gives me that tongue bite. So I've kind of shied away from them. I got some cellarin right now because I can't bring myself to throw them away. I ain't got nobody to gift them to. So either way, we'll see what happens later on down the road. But the English blends, they sit really well with me, and I have come to enjoy them. Another style or tobacco that they blend, as y'all know, that a lot of people don't quite care for from what I've seen, but I ended up liking it, y'all, is that Latakia. First introduction to Latakia was through this Peterson's early morning pipe, which did have Orient Tobacco's Light and Red Virginias, with roasted with parts of Latakia, or Latakia, as I've heard some people say it. And I really, really enjoyed that early morning pipe, which necessarily did not translate just strictly to early morning. It would become afternoon and evening. So, but I do enjoy that. And I thought it was mainly just the Peterson blend of what was going on there. I had no idea at the time that it was the Latakia that was the dominant portion of that tobacco that I learned, or actually almost instantly liked. So, come on, you know what? Let's go ahead and load one up right now, because I need one. Yes, sir. So today, with some more Latakia. Yesterday at my pipe shop, I got this Cornell and Deal Consolation. It is called Cornell and Deal Consolation, and it does have Latakia in it too, with black Cavendish, bright Virginias, and Turkish tobacco, all balanced. Good. Oh, it's with cube cut burley, it says. Which I come to find out, they said burley is the predominant tobacco they use for cigarettes. But all that together for a smooth and slightly sweet finish, they say. Along with that Latakia or Latakia. And I quite enjoy it. So I am learning that it wasn't just Peterson's early morning pipe that I liked. Because I kind of got a little bummed thinking this is the only brand I can smoke because this is the one that does me good. This is the one I like. There's so many out there. Yeah, found out it is that, Latakia. So I know what to look for now when I am searching for new tobaccos, such as yesterday when I got this Cornell and Deal Consolation, which I do like. Another one, that has Latakia in it is this Eccentric. Eccentric. Also, it's a cake though. I've been learning about those. You got to rub them out and all that good stuff. Which I don't quite care for, but I'll do it. I'd rather just go and pack it and done. And since my basket pipe and my corn cob, I have learned to appreciate some of the better pipes. Today I'll be using this Savinelli from their Alligator series. And I know people like to know the numbers and stuff. It's a brandy, they call it. It's a 677K, I believe KS. I'm not sure. Hard for me to see. Hold on, y'all. So, yeah, 677K8. Anyways, yeah. So Savinelli Alligator series. I do enjoy it, and I know some people don't like the balsa wood filters. I don't mind them. I quite prefer them. So that's fun, and I'll smoke it with or without, depending on, doesn't bother me. But if I have a balsa filter, nice to have. Let's get this one here fired up, y'all. Excuse me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is good stuff. So that's another thing. So, question 2. First was tongue bite. Can y'all help me with that? Give me any tips, any things. I've found that by drinking some milk, that helps. Drinking a good beverage, such as 2 fingers of honey jack, along with it, seems to help. But if y'all have any better suggestions, I definitely am welcome to that. I would welcome those. Second question is like I told you, I do inhale every once in a while. Is that a bad thing? Is that okay? Does it matter? Don't know. There's another question. But one thing I did learn, they said something about on the tongue bite in an article I was reading, acid, pH levels of your body, all that stuff. So evidently, I guess I have the wrong pH level or acid of something in my mouth that does not sit well with aromatics. I don't know if that's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo, y'all. I don't know. They were saying it's the moistness of the tobacco, the steam that comes in very hot and can burn the tongue. I don't know. All I know is I get it, tongue bite, and it's not fun. What keeps me from getting it so much is the English blends, the drier blends. So I'm going with what I know, y'all. But a lot of people call this a hobby. I could see that. But ultimately, for me, I'm just going to call it what it is. I'm looking for some nicotine. And so I do take that into consideration when I am looking for a tobacco. I want to know if it has a good nick hit. This Constellation don't stay lit too good. Or maybe I'm still doing something wrong. See right there, I just didn't hit. Just a habit. The body, I guess. So used to. Old cigarette smokers' habits don't die, I guess. So every once in a while I do inhale. But either way, y'all, I have learned to enjoy it over cigarette smoking, over vaping. I I am a thinker, an analytical person, so it does give me time to in the evening, along with all day at work, y'all. Anytime you got a pipe in your hand, it causes you to kind of stop, contemplate, and think. And I do enjoy that. Yeah. I do like that Latakia. Yeah, I do like it. I'm sure that a lot of you experienced pipe smokers have probably noticed I've been doing some things wrong, even during this video. Like I said, I would appreciate any of your tutelage that you can send my way. That would help my learning curve. But as right now, I do enjoy it. I do. And in the interest of not keeping this video too long, because I can talk for quite some time, just ask my wife, y'all. I will probably stop this video and look forward to some suggestions. Look forward to any help you can give me on this pipe journey, and possibly start maybe do a couple other videos in the interest of time, and maybe continue on a little bit. But once again, new pipe smoker here. I would appreciate y'all's help because I have questions. Anyways, y'all, we'll see ya. Take care of yourself.